If there's one thing about Beyoncé, it's that drama follows her no matter what, even when she's minding her business. She probably thought she could finally catch a break now that JayZ isn't getting roasted alongside Diddy, but nope, Kanye just had to shake things up again. And for what? What did Tina ever do to him for Ye to come at her like that? That man needs therapy, for real.
And the game are putting their time and attention in mocking a grandmother, a black grandmother, by putting out a song that seems to disparage and mock Tina Knowles. You know, she just went down the tunnel on the Jennifer Hudson show. And then Kanye and the game come out with this song, and the game dropping messages, PMs.
Believe me, Beyoncé is not having it. And if Kanye thinks the Carters have already given him a hard time, he has no clue what's coming now that he's messing with Mama Tina. We all know Kanye has always been unpredictable, but things really went downhill after he lost his mom.
Kim has diarrhea a lot, like way more than a normal person should have it. It's from all them damn diets. She said, please stop posting our private text messages on Instagram. And he goes say, bitch, I know you texted this from the
And that's just the beginning of Kanye's latest drama. He's been coming for everybody. And even his diehard fans are starting to turn their backs on him. Let's be real. This doesn't feel like the same guy who gave us College Dropout and Graduation. He was out here on Twitter calling himself wild names like Yolf Litzer and Yahtzee. Like he completely forgot why he got banned in the first place. And just when you think he might chill, he goes after the Jewish community again, this time ranting about Jewish wives and claiming they control first-week album sales. At this point, Kanye was spiraling, and nobody was safe. Fans begged him to stop, but instead of listening, he went on yet another unhinged rant. Kanye recently posted "Free Puff and F Virgil," and people were seriously confused, especially since Virgil has passed away, and they were supposed to be close friends, but that's just the start. Now, Kanye has completely destroyed whatever was left of his relationship with the Carters because he still feels betrayed that they cut him off without a second thought. Kanye and JayZ were tight for almost a decade, but let's be real, their friendship was always more important to Kanye than it was to Jay. Kanye looked up to JayZ long before he made it big, and the moment he got close to the Carters, he was all in. Back in the early 2000s, Kanye was producing for Jay, and his sound was all over the Blueprint album.
Asked her, what do you want the records to sound like? And she was like, they need to sound like Kanye, but not Kanye. And Stewart immediately says, I think S1 was involved a lot on the JayZ stuff because I see his sound packs every day coming up. So he played the sound pack promo for Beyonce while in the studio. She was like, that's it, send him these Pro Tools sessions. They sent me and my guy the Pro Tools session, me and Jamil. We locked out 2 days where it's we're gonna focus on these particular records and just dial in all day on.
For Kanye, the Carters weren't just industry friends, they were family. He called JayZ his big brother and even risked his own career by standing up for Beyoncé over Taylor Swift. Now some of y'all might say nobody asked him to, and that Beyoncé didn't need anyone fighting her battles. But in Kanye's eyes, that's just what real friends do when they see someone being treated unfairly. The problem? Kanye saw a friendship, but JayZ saw a business partnership. And just like he distanced himself from Damon Dash when it suited him, he did the same to Kanye. The real heartbreak came when JayZ and Beyoncé skipped Kanye and Kim Kardashian's wedding, choosing to go for a bike ride in the Hamptons instead. That hit Kanye hard. If nobody else showed up, he at least expected his big brother to be there.
I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they was going through some things, but if it's family, you're not gonna miss a wedding.
JayZ and Beyoncé didn't change their minds about skipping Kanye and Kim's wedding. Their big day happened just 9 days after Solange went off on JayZ in that infamous elevator fight, and the Becky with the good hair rumors were starting to spread. The Carters wanted to lay low and avoid the spotlight after all that drama. JayZ even made it clear on his 444 album. If Kanye couldn't understand why he didn't show up, then maybe they weren't as close as Kanye thought. And that's where everything started to fall apart. By 2016, Kanye was publicly calling out JayZ and Beyoncé, and people were saying he was losing it. Fans expected JayZ to fire back, but instead, he took the high road, saying Kanye was still his little brother and that family fights happen. He even said, "That's my brother. We're beyond friends. Literally, my little brother is Kanye." And like with any little brother, things happen sometimes. But looking back, JayZ might regret saying that because Kanye never let up. He kept coming for the Carters every chance he got. Even after Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, Kanye took to Instagram to stir the pot again. He posted, "Kendrick Lamar needs to scream free puff from the Super Bowl stage, and we all know why. I'm going to respectfully leave it light just like that." Mama Tina was just minding her business when Kanye decided to drag her into his mess. He posted a picture of a banana with the caption, "Tear that monkey up," and then followed it up with a screenshot showing he had slid into her DMs using the same banana emoji. Even his biggest fans were confused because what was this supposed to mean? It was just weird. Instead of backing off when people called him out, Kanye went even further. He hinted that he and The Game were making a song about Tina. And let's be real, two grown men acting like this? Embarrassing. It was obvious this was meant as a shot at JayZ and Beyoncé, and fans were quick to catch on. Now, when JayZ finally speaks up, people better not act like he started it. He might be ignoring Kanye, but Beyoncé, she's had enough. She's been keeping her distance for years, especially after he got with Kim, but now things are getting out of control.
That's my brother. We're beyond friends. Really, like literally, my little brother is Kanye. And like your little brother, things happen.
Sources say the Carters are just being patient because they know Kanye needs serious help. But fans think it's time for Beyoncé and Tina to take action because he's doing way too much. Some are even saying Mama Tina should sue Kanye and The Game for harassment. At this point, people are tired of his antics, and his behavior toward Tina is just disturbing. The Game is out of control, and honestly, I don't even miss the old Kanye at this point. Trying to drag Mama Tina into his mess just to get JayZ and Beyoncé's attention? Yeah, that's not gonna end well for him. So can we all finally agree that Kanye is doing way too much? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.